The Indian Ocean nurtured among the greatest civilizations in the world. Giving them a calm water to navigate, a warm climate to prosper, and a mesmerizing nature to understand beauty. In an attempt to discover all of this, I embarked on a journey from the Maldives to Mumbai. Here's my story. A church, a mosque, a Hindu temple, a Buddhist monastery, each a few kilometers from the others. Sri Lanka's capital, Colombo, is the perfect representation of the country's diversity. A harbour of many faiths, carrying the traces of the many civilizations that used its strategic position to trade cinnamon, tea, coffee, and spread their culture across the entire region. Turning Colombo into a cluster of streets selling all kinds of objects at all hours of the day and night. A gate to the Indian Ocean that expands southwards, and the Asian continent growing northwards. Walking around the city, I could already hear the sound of the first major religion that would have accompanied me throughout my trip sailing the Indian Ocean. A subtle but constant and lively trumpet calling worshippers to the closest Hindu temple. A religion over 4,000 years old, inhabited by many divinities taking the shapes of the animals so typical of the region, and having the powers of what its people fear the most. Nothing can describe the Indian subcontinent better than Hinduism. Its vivid colors, majestic temples, and epic stories of heroes and villains, of gods and men, of the human soul. But enough with Hinduism. Back to Colombo. The city is filled with tuk-tuks speeding in all directions, carrying tourists to the closest tea shop or traditional market, where they end up paying real dollars for fake Chinese souvenirs. But in the middle of the hustle, something caught my attention. Driving down a narrow street, I suddenly saw a woman standing still, looking at a tall dome. Sacred figures carved into a golden wall were behind her. Without knowing it, I had reached one of Colombo's holiest temples. Out of all the divinities populating Sri Lanka's capital, the Buddha is the one that stands the tallest. His temples are quiet, and seem to welcome you with kindness and simplicity. In every corner there's a monk gifting you a bracelet, or a group of kids smiling at you in the hope of catching your attention, just for a moment. Here I found that absolute peace told by so many Western travelers throughout the centuries, in their endless love stories about Asia. A church, a mosque, a Hindu temple, a Buddhist monastery. Different ways of expressing the same human needs, coexisting in a harbour. This is Sri Lanka's capital, Colombo. But it's now time for me to continue my journey. Next stop, India.